Eve. We are here in the greenhouse. Once again, this is day number 2 of research observations. We are excited to be here with you to share with you each day what is happening in the greenhouse with summer vegetables. How long can we keep them alive is the question. And so I'm super excited to be here again, sharing. And I'm going to be doing something, adding something today in hopes that we can continue to see continued results. Remember, yesterday we talked about our new growth on some of our plants. We talked about our green peppers and the 3 different methods that we're using, which is the overwintering method, which we have here, where you take the leaves off. Then we have our keep your leaves on, which is right there and continuing to grow. And we have a in the smaller greenhouse that we're keeping an eye on as well. But as you can see, we have in observation, in the observation tent, we have still the sereno peppers, which are still blooming, and we have an abundance of new leaves. We have the green peppers, which are growing bigger and bigger every day. I believe that's probably the largest green pepper I've had, even during the summer months. So I'm super excited. We also have, these are summer winter vegetables enclosed in here with our summer herbs. We have our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Can I say beautiful? Can you say beautiful? Basil leaves, which you can just, baby, pick a leaf and eat it, right? Pick a leaf. Mm, mm. Nothing like having your own fresh herb. So, super excited about that. And then, of course, in the observation tent, we also have, woo, that's powerful. That's a powerful blast. We also have our citrus, which we transplanted. This one is having a little bit of a hard time, but it's coming back. It's actually coming back, so we're excited. We're in the observation tent, everyone, our research observation tent, where we are testing out our summer crops to see how long we can uh, sustain during the colder months. So, again, our citrus, this is the clementine. We transplanted it, and we're just going to watch it because this is actually a citrus that will continue to grow in the winter months. And as we can see, our lemons are already going to, they're starting to ripen to that yellow color. Super excited about that. And what else? We also have in here something that does not grow during the winter, which is our holy basil. We have that in here as well to see how well it does. And of course, anything that's not looking so good, we're removing the leaves so we can have healthier leaves. And I am telling you, I gave this thing some fish emulsion the other day, and look at the leaf. Look at these leaves. Look at how big these leaves are. I'm like, yes, God, please give it here. And then the thorns are coming in. You know, this one didn't have thorns before, but now the thorns are actually coming in. So we're super excited about what's happening here in our experiment tent. So we are looking at, what you're looking at here again are your a lot of summer crops. We're measuring how long we can keep them alive in this tent, to see if we can grow all year long, right? And again, this one was given some fish emulsion. Look at that. So today, look at this sereno came back. This sereno came back as well. Look at the leaves. I mean, it's green, green, green. Green, green, green. And we also have the green vegetables in the tent, in the bag with it. So this is, again, our experiment tent. And let's look over here to the left. We have, this is a series we are doing just to check in on our vegetables every day to see if our summer vegetables are continuing to thrive. And they are. So, yeah, day two habaneros. These are ready to be picked, so I'm gonna have to come back, but you have to be very careful when you're picking these. You should use gloves because you don't want to rub your eyes. These are very, very hot peppers, so you want to make sure that you're getting them. We are now in the 50s by day. No, probably 55 today by day, and 40s, low 40s at night. So this experimental tent is designed to see how long we can keep things alive. Here we have growth. We have flowers still on our tomatoes. Very, very excited about what's going on in the grow tent. So yeah, lots of tomatoes is still happening here. Super excited. Tomatoes are everywhere. We still have bugs in here a little bit too, but things are going well. We're looking at what's happening here in the grow tent. So we still have lots and lots of basil, keeping it pinched back so it doesn't flower. That's what we do to grow trees, to grow basil trees. And so we're just measuring to see what's possible, y'all, Ooh, that smells so good. And it just lights up the tent. It just smells so, so good. We're growing here in larger containers, bags. All of these are, this is a container garden inside of the grow house. So yeah, just yesterday I didn't have a bloom, but look at there. Another bloom. So many blooms. Very, very healthy plant. Now right here, I'm concerned a little bit about this particular branch. Something's going on with this branch. I believe it may be a little severed from the vine. Yep, that's exactly what's happening. It's severed from the vine. So we are going to have to take this off, and there is a tomato attached to that, which is kind of sad. But those are the observations that you make. Please repent for that language on my channel. Please repent. We don't do that here. Please leave my channel. We don't curse. We don't carry that kind of vulgar language. Okay? Thank you. So, but to see how we're going to do, we're going to pull this tomato off and we're going to take it inside. And we'll keep you updated as to whether this tomato is actually going to ripen. So we'll put it inside and let it do, and we'll observe it as well. Okay. What else is happening? So again, that was that vine. It was severed from the vine, but look, these plants are so green. And we're going to do an intervention today. So I'm going to add an intervention today to see how far we can push these tomatoes, right? Because these vines are absolutely loaded with fruit. So we're going to push them to the maximum, and we're going to give it a fertilizer that's just for blooming plants. All of these plants in here are blooming plants. They have fruited flowers. They have flowers that grow, and we're going to give it some homemade fertilizer with yeast and water and a teaspoon of sugar. So we're going to give that to our plants today, and we will talk again tomorrow, and we'll monitor what happens over the next couple of days. Here we have more blooms. As I'm telling you, these are all beefsteak tomatoes. This one looks like it's about to, these are getting very heavy. So by the way, these are very, very heavy tomatoes because they are beefsteaks. As you can see, it's still very, very green. So it was just getting its growth on. And so I don't know how well this tomato will do. But we're gonna, it's a green tomato, baby. We can fry green tomatoes, can we? All right, so we're back over here. This is one of the peppers that's also growing in the greenhouse with a full blooms. And so we're monitoring and taking care of those things that are growing in the tent. And we are keeping you updated on the progress of these plants to see if we really can grow in the greenhouse over the winter, right? because that is, you know, a problem in zone 8. Zone 8, sometimes there are things that, you know, we can grow in certain environments and things that we can't. And so this is again another basil. This thing is as tall as, it's not as tall as me, but look, I'm going to show you. All right. Turn this camera around. This is me. And this is my basil plant in this bag. So you can see how tall they are. We are also growing, keeping overwintering in here our tropicals, some tropicals, to see how well they do here in the tent as well. And so we're super, super, super excited. So here's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you on camera. And yes, I have watermelon in here. We are going to give them, this is one that I just brought out of the yard. We're going to put it in under experiment as well. The one that we brought out of the yard. So we have a lot of things going on, and we're just going to keep this playlist going so you guys can see the results of what is happening here in the grow tent, the research tent. This is what I'm calling it. This is the research tent, where we are measuring how well our vegetables, our summer vegetables, combined with some of our winter vegetables, can do inside of a grow house. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and give these plants a little boost. We're just going to give it a little taste. Oh, that smells good. This is some fertilizer that's been sitting for quite a few days. We're going to give this one a little something. I need to actually probably get my little, I actually have a, oh my God, that fertilizer is strong. It's been sitting for days. I need to get my other waterer because, hold on, we're going to get the other water because it's easier to get back there with the other waterer. So I'm going to take you outside with me really quickly. And yeah, I hate I lost that leaf, but when it's connected from the vine, it dies. When it's not connected to the vine, it's going to die. Ooh, look at there. That's nice. We'll see it when we come back. But let me just show y'all. Look at this. This is the new tent. This is another tent we've put up. We're getting ready to cover today. This is the outside in the ground. So we are measuring and measuring our summer crops to see how long they will last. This is the vine of tomatoes that I refuse to give up on. And so I'm super excited about it. And we're going to cover this tent with some plastic at this level, a low growing tent, to see how well it does. We're going to go in here and grab this waterer. We're going to grow into the smaller house, see what's happening in here, and grab, excuse me everyone, but I got to get past this zipper. Pick up, maybe if I step on it. Let's see. Let's step on it. See, there you go. Sometimes you gotta use everything. The sun is finally coming out. We had some rain this morning. So we're gonna go inside and grab this other tent. We're gonna open it up too, I believe. So let me just sit y'all down for a second so I can open it up here. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me open up this house, this nursery. It's skies are beautiful and moving really, really fast. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'll show you guys in a second. The skies are moving so quickly. The clouds are passing over. So beautiful. All right. Now, what am I on the lookout for? I am looking for my watering can, which is my small watering can, which has the long nozzle. And it's easy. Here it is. Here it is. Hey, 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 y'all. I found it. We're going to use this watering can because it can reach into, crampy places. And while we're in here, let's look at this. These are the ones in the smaller greenhouse. Tomatoes are blooming. We're going to take these leaves off of here so that it can focus on the blooms at the top. We're going to remove all of these leaves so it can stop focusing on the leaves and give us fruit. Okay? That's what we're going to do. Get rid of all of these leaves down here so we can focus on the fruit up there. See? And look, y'all see how beautiful that is? Did y'all see it yesterday? Did y'all see it yesterday? Look at this. The fruit is blooming, baby. All right. So this again, look at there. Look. I am super excited. Can you tell? Okay, we're going to go back out and go over here to back over here to the grow house. We're going to put this fertilizer in this can. So we can, the sun is coming out. They're about to get some good sun. And we're going to give this fertilizer. Woo, this stuff is so powerful. You can leave it sit, baby. It's going to come. So this is day one of giving it super. When I say super fertilizer, this is water, yeast, and a teaspoon of sugar. And this is good for fruiting plants. And we're going to give everybody just a little bit, okay? Especially our peppers, all right? Just a little bit because they are fruiting plants. And we're going to give this one back here because it also has peppers on it. Going to see how it does. We're going to give this one a little bit. Everybody going to get a little bit. All right, because they're nice and moist, so they don't need watering. They just need fertilizer, okay? We just want them to keep. We're going to give this one some as well because it's the basil. So basil is also a fruit. This is the brand new plants that we've bought in because we wanted to see if we could save them. So we're going to give them a little bit. We're going to give every fruit-bearing plant a little bit of this fertilizer that has been, it's strong too. Let's give this citrus a little drink. Not a drink, but just a little bit of fertilizer and see how it does. This is day one of the fertilizer. I just want to also make sure that if these are suffering from the ones with the yellowing of the leaves, we're going to be looking at to see what we can do to get greener leaves, because those citrus plants are struggling just a little bit with the yellowing of the leaves. So I mixed this. This is probably about a month old. It's probably about a month old. It's been sitting for a month. It doesn't need to sit for a month. It actually just needs to sit for overnight. So imagine that. That's why it smells horrible to me. Here we go. We're going to give this one. This is the serrano pepper. We're going to see if we can make it happen, y'all. See what we can make happen. This is the habanero. It's also got some green vegetables in there, so we're just gonna feed everybody, okay? And another citrus. I'm so excited about the experimental tent, you know, because I love research, and these citrus plants have such strong branches, very strong branches. So we're not interested in this growing, so we're not going to give it. This one will not receive, this one we will not give any of this fertilizer. We'll just keep watering it because it is the overwintering plant. We are also measuring to see how well it does. This is another herb, our basil. Basil is ruling the house today. All right, here's another habanero. Also has green leafy vegetables in it. I'm gonna give some more. This is the tomato area, so I gotta give this area some special attention because this is a lot of fruit over here. So we're gonna start, because we're running low, we're gonna start with the tomatoes this time because we want to make sure that they all get a little drink, okay? All right, this can is heavy. So here's a tomato. Let's go ahead and give it some drink. Just a little bit. We got one back here. I'm going to give it a little drink. And we're not going to give the ones outside. I don't know, maybe I will. I'll have to, not today, but we will give it something. All right, this thing back here is mammoth. So I'm gonna go from the top angle. This is the beauty of this watering container. It reaches into those areas that are hard to reach. So we gave that a little drink. Let's see what else. We got another tomato here. We're gonna give a little drink. I'm just putting it right into that little hole to the base closest to the stem, and so everybody can get a little something. This tomato here, I'm really being strategic about giving to the fruiting plants because the green vegetables will grow. They will continue to grow. Now this is one that didn't grow well at all, even during the summer. So we're going to give it some just to see if it does better because it didn't do well at all this summer. Let's go back here and we're going to feed this one a little bit. And this one actually has an onion growing in it, greens. Most of these plants have several plants growing within. I'm going to go to the base of this plant because it is huge. It's got a lot of tomatoes on it. So I'm going to have to come back and give it some more because that's the end of our, it's the end. We're going to make some more. We will go in and make some more of this. Like I said, it is my fruiting natural. Oh, there's more. There's a little bit more in this container. Let's make sure we give it all out. All right. We're going to give it all out. I hope you all are doing well today. Thanks for joining the experiment in the observation tank. In the observation. I love that for me. I love research. Okay, so we're putting in, let me turn you around. We are feeding this one. You guys, this stuff smells horrible. But thank God I know what's in it. It's hard. It smells horrible though because it's been sitting for quite a while. I'm giving this one a nice drink. And what it does is it makes the plants bloom. Go ahead and bloom. So that's what I learned about adding homemade yeast and water fertilizer. is that it forces the bloom. You know, this past summer, I in spring I didn't get tomatoes, like very very few. Like I got those little itty bitty tomatoes, but I didn't get like the big tomatoes, and I didn't because they just weren't the flowering. You know, they were slow to flower. And so we are really going to watch this observation room, the observation tent, very carefully to see how things do. And yeah, and even this, look, has a new stem. Look, has a whole new branch coming up, two of them, just from being here in this house. So I'm super excited about this space so that we can see. Hello, Roshan. Thank you so much. So again, you are in the observation room. The observation tent is my research space where I am measuring how long we can keep summer plants, summer crop alive here in the grow tent. So everything's possible, but somebody's got to measure it. So we're going to see what keeps it alive, what measures I have to take. And yeah, we're going to watch it and see what happens. And so I'm excited as a researcher to be on that journey. And this is the outdoor tent. This is another tent we're going to be watching as well because we're going to be comparing the two. We're going to be comparing the one inside, and we're going to be comparing it to the one outside to see how well this plant does. And I'm telling you, I think we got an adjoining tomato. Y'all look at that. That's one heck of a tomato, y'all. It is so heavy, but it's not red, so we might just be having some fried green tomatoes. But baby, there is a lot of tomatoes on here, and we're going to be covering up this tent today because it also has fruiting plants. All of these tomatoes, our lime that's in the ground. So we're measuring the in-ground tent against the bags. In-ground against the bags in the tent, in the observation tent. So I'm super excited about that. Thank you all for coming into the space and joining in with me as I do what I love to do most, is to watch things and provide intervention and see how well it grows. So thank you for joining me. Please, if you like this, please like, share, and subscribe. And so you can stay with me on this journey to see what happens, okay? To see the end results. I am super excited, you guys. So again, join me on the journey in observing summer crops. Peace and blessings to you all. Thank you. Peace and blessings to you all. Please share with somebody. I need people who are interested in this kind of work to come on board. We just had a hard rain here yesterday, so I'm gonna walk through before I go back in to show you what's happening really quickly. We just had a little bit of a rain here today. The sun is trying to peek through now, so I'm gonna walk through and just kind of show you what's happening. We have the kale. This is our kale, and this is our oregano bed. We grow our own medicine here, so I should have burnt this yesterday. I can't now because it's soaking wet. I need to harvest more sorrel because they are huge, but they are coming in. That's what happens when it rains. They love water. But we're gonna actually be pulling some of these leaves because the leaves are like spinach. So you need to grab leaves while you can. Oh my goodness, the jasmine is blooming. We got a jasmine bloom. Look at that. Oh, it smells so good. We got jasmine blooms. Look at that. So this is our broccoli, more vegetables, kohlrabi, broccoli. Everything's beautiful. And loving it here. So we're excited about our garden space. Green leafy vegetables are here. This is our newest beds over here. I love seeing the leaves fall after the rain. This is what's happening here on the Geneve Estates. We're growing food, and we're showing others how to build in sustainable solutions for food, so that the rug isn't snatched from under our feet. So yeah, this is what's happening. Yeah, super excited. Green, green, green spinach, Brussels sprouts, lettuce, and leafy greens. Really excited about the garden today. It's fresh out here, y'all. It feels good out here. Um, Everything is vibrant and loving this space. So we're super excited on this journey of growing our own economy. So welcome to my channel. This is Dr. Eve. Thank you for joining me today. Let's see how the towers are doing before we go in. The towers are, let's see, had the rain hit them too, and so the towers are doing good. Bok choy and spinach, and we grow in everything. We grow in the dirt, baskets, towers, bins, whatever I can grow in. So we grow in pots, we grow in elongated, we grow in pots, we grow in tents, we just grow food, okay? So anyway, that's what we got today. I hope you have the most amazing day, and whatever you do, don't let anyone get in the way on doing the work while you to grow your home economy. I'm so serious. Don't let nobody get in the way, y'all. Can only happen when you put in the work. You have to put in the work. We have to put in the work. We stand together. We will survive together, and we will love together. Peace and blessings, everyone. This is Dr. Eve, and until next time.